welcome to T-Boys TV. We're back again with another live stream. Today it is episode 8 of, or shall I say tonight, it is episode 8 of the Champions League predictions, round the 16 second leg games. Obviously 4 games were played last week and there's now going to be obviously 4 this week. So yeah, there you go. Probably won't be the longest of streams like they usually are. These Champions League ones usually around about half an hour, 40 minutes. So yeah, probably similar thing to that. And let's just get on with it. So obviously we'll be reviewing the game, the previous first leg games that we're going to be previewing. Obviously preview them. And we'll go through the points. Just a reminder, I put it in the group chat, so I'm not going to do it again, but I'm just going to put it as what the points is so far. So that is the points. So I'm on 8 points. Alex is only on 3. Max is on 1. I believe he didn't do it last week, though. Liam's on 1. Perry's on 10. Perry's in the lead. Kenny's on 4. Chris is on 8. Daniel's on 9. Lewis is on 9 as well. Wace is on 1. Brummy's on 2. And Robbie's on 1. So, yeah, not an awful lot of points, you know what I mean? We did only start in the knockout game. So obviously you wouldn't expect a lot of points. So yeah, that's how that is. But let's get into some comments. Perry says, had a ridiculous amount of support today. I think I've gone up like 12 subs. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Good to hear. Good to see. And all of that. So congratulations there. And obviously you're in the lead for the Champions League predictions as well. So big up yourself for that. But yeah, as I said, we'll be reviewing the the first leg of games for the last time. So let's just get into that. So yeah, obviously first game we're going to go to Chelsea. Chelsea were at home against Lille, and yeah, Lille made a good counter of themselves. I thought, even though Chelsea won 2-0, didn't play that bad. I thought Ronaldo Sanchez was very good that night. But Chelsea's goals, obviously Havertz from a set piece. Defending could have been better. I know the Lille fans turned up in numbers. One of my mates actually went to it. He's not a Lille fan or anything. He just got offered to go, so he went to it. He said the Chelsea support is not that great, which obviously I know about. It's not actually that great. Obviously, Luton played them as well. But yeah, they got that. As I said, Renato Sanchez, I think he done really well in the middle for Lille. Quite unlucky at times, to be fair. But then Pulisic got the second goal. And as soon as they made that, run and, he had that much space, I knew he was going to score. And yeah, it's sound for Chelsea. It's sound, you know what I mean? Obviously, that's very good going to their ground. Obviously, their ground, it's not always an easy place to go. Lille is a team I rate. Obviously, they won Ligue 1, which obviously is usually PSG, so a massive achievement for them. They're not doing great this season, so I think they'll go all out for the second leg, but we'll get into that. And as I said, very, very good for Chelsea, 2-0, because as I said, it's going to be tough in that second leg, I think, anyway. So yeah, enough of that game. Devon says he's going to walk. He's going to walk. Antonio Conte is going to walk. Yeah, I think there will be a time where that will happen. Chelsea should have had all their medals, trophies stripped from them. Yep, very true. Big up Waste, he says, come on my Aki, I think that means. I'm not too sure. But big up yourself, mate. But yeah, there's that game done. Next game we're going to talk about is the game between Villarreal and Juventus. Obviously, I actually got this game right. 1-1 draw. I can't say his name. Valahojevic. I think I still got his name wrong. But yeah, he got the goal early on. It was actually 30 seconds in, not a minute. A very good goal as well. Brilliant touch, the way he brung it down, and then a very good finish, post and in, as soon as he brung it down, he shot straight away. Brilliant goal it was. And then Juventus got a goal later on in the second half. And I just knew it's going to be one of these games. Villarreal, I believe they're unbeaten at home or something like that. Juventus not doing as great as they have been in recent years. So yeah, I knew it had a draw written all over it. And it's going to be interesting, this tie as well. I think this tie could literally go either way. Obviously, it's 1-1, so it definitely can. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. A lot of these ties are going to be interesting. A lot more interesting than some of them last week. Like last week, I think the only ones really were PSG, Real Madrid, of course, and Liverpool always knew they were through. You know, I knew Inter would make it tough and stuff, but yeah, I know we was at home and stuff. But there's another game. I can't remember what it was. If anyone knows, let me know. But yeah, that's all I'm really going to say about that one. Big up Devon. He says, big ups Ty. Big up yourself. He says, I think Liverpool will catch Man City. Hopefully. Uti, what the fuck? What the fuck is that flag behind you? Bin it, T. Yeah, and I only put it there for obviously the Champions League stuff. I think this match can go either. Yeah, exactly. I'm totally the same, mate. I'm totally the same. As I said, it's not been the Juventus of previous. Even then, I think their European status, well, for Champions League's overrated because they haven't won the Champions League for God knows how long, and everyone always bigs them up. Like I know they always, well, most of the time win their league, but it's different. It's different. You know what I mean? So for me, they shouldn't get all the big ups that they actually get, but that's my personal opinion. Big up Ravi says, yo. But yeah, we'll move on from that game. Obviously, two more games that we're going to look at. And the next game we're going to look at is the game between Atletico Madrid and Man United. Now, I said 2-1 Atletico Madrid for this. Obviously, both teams are not very good at this current moment in time. Very hit and miss with their form. João Felix getting an early goal for Atletico Madrid. You know, decent goal, very good goal, posting in. I thought Atletico Madrid were very unlucky in this game. They hit the woodwork, well, 3 times, but obviously one of them went in. And I think United got lucky. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, their goal was Elanga with 10 minutes to go. Very good goal by Elanga. He took it very well. But as I said, I think United were very lucky in this game. They're very lucky to be getting out of the Metropolitano. Oh, I can't even speak today. I usually can say it. But yeah, I think they got out of there very lucky. Very lucky. And, you know, it's a booster for them going to Old Trafford, you know, with it being 1-1. Obviously, away goals don't matter anymore as well. But yeah, I think they got very lucky in this game. I'm not even going to lie. Juventus are on a transitional period. I just think they don't deserve the status they get, or they're one of the dons in Europe, basically, because they've never won the Champions League, or they have, but not when it's been called it. You know what I mean? Or even then, I don't even know if they have. You know, it's been a good 20 years since they've won a European trophy, I think, maybe even longer. I can't see Man United winning this one, mate. I'll get into it later, but I do think a bit different. But we'll get into that. I think United will nick Atletico will nick the win. The Felix goal was well taken, mate. Yeah, no, absolutely. The way it went, posting in, very good goal. As I said, United got away with it. You know, Atletico hit the woodwork twice. Other than that, yeah, they were lucky. They're very lucky to get out there with a draw, in my opinion. Man United got very lucky. Yep, exactly. Atletico will nick the win. We will see about that one. But yeah, one more game that we're just going to briefly look at, and that was the game between Benfica and Ajax. Now, it was 2-2. Now, I honestly thought Ajax would cruise. I think I said 3 or 4-1. Now, the reason I said that is the form Ajax have been on. Very good form. Haller doing absolute bits in the Champions League. But yeah, we'll talk about the game. Very good game to watch as a neutral. Tadic, brilliant goal. He's doing really good since he's come into Ajax. Very brilliant goal into the top right. And then Haller scored an own goal. I thought it was pretty unlucky, to be fair. But what I will say is I love the Benfica crowd when they score a goal. The way that you hear the roof raised, basically, is... I love that. I do love that because it's a different noise, isn't it? It's a different noise to what you hear. Obviously, in England, it's more like, yes! Whereas there, it's different. You know what I mean? And then shortly after, 3 minutes after, Haller got another goal. Well, this time, you know, actually for Ajax. You know, I thought it was poor goalkeeping, to be fair. thought the keeper should have done a lot better. I'm not going to lie. I think he should have had it at his hands instead of palming it. And yeah, it was poor to concede, in my opinion. So yeah, they go 2-1 up. And then Benfica get a goal again. I think this is poor keeping, but this time from an Ajax goalkeeper. I think he has to be doing a lot better. I get it's a powerful shot on that, but he's literally went like that. It was like them, when the FIFA keepers used to do that stupid thing like that, you know what I mean? And it used to go up in the air. It was like that. So yeah, fair play Benfica. Like Jan Vertonghen was part of the first goal that they got, the own goal. I forgot he was even there, to be fair. But fair play to him. Fair play to him, making Halle make that mistake. But yeah, Benfica will be very happy going into this with a 2-2 draw. I think, anyway, as I said, I expected a high-scoring Ajax win. And the only reason I say that is because, like I said earlier, the form they've been on, Halle's been doing bits, doing madness in Champions League. So, yeah, I just thought that would continue. But yeah, what I will say before I move on, that Ajax away kit, or third kit, whatever kit is, do I get that, people? Because I rate that kit so much. You know what I mean? I do like it. I do like it. Let me know what you lot think about it. But yeah, I might do a poll on the Instagram saying, do I get it? So ever since I saw it, I was like, boy, that is a nice kit. But yeah, we'll move on from that, but we'll go through some comments. What's crazy is that West Ham got rid of Halle. Nah, what I will say about that, I thought Halle was a very lazy player for West Ham, to be fair. Whereas Ajax is just doing bits. Like West Ham, he was lazy. There was a lot of games he just weren't doing much. So I don't blame West Ham for that. Obviously, people would look at it now and go, oh yeah, they moan they don't have a striker, a backup. But, he was quite lazy for him, to be fair. Juventus not that great, I agree. They're just using their past to be relevant at the moment. Yeah, I just think they don't deserve that big Champions League status, like I said. But yeah, Benfica fans know how it's done. Yeah, they were brilliant. Benfica need to win big in Europe. If they knock out Ajax, that's massive. Says Kenny, big up yourself. Yeah, mate, you should pick it up. I'm going to get one. Yeah, I might just get one. I might get one. I'm not going to lie. It is wavy blood, as Ravi says. You know what I mean? What did I say for it? I can't even remember. I ain't looked at what people have said. I can't be asked. No disrespect. But I can't really be bothered. But, yeah, time to predict the games coming up this week in the Champions League. Obviously, 4 games this week. Like I said, 4 was last week. So first game we'll start off with the game that I think's, there's a lot of games are still in it. The game that I think's most likely done, but it will, this might age well because I said the same with Bayern. But I do not think this will be easy because Lille, they are a team I rate. Obviously in their league, they're not doing the best this season. So they're obviously going to go all out for this as well. But I don't think it's going to be easy for Chelsea. I really don't. It's going to be one of them. Obviously, Chelsea are 2-0 up. I still see Chelsea winning, but I don't see it being overly easy at all. I think the crowd's going to be very, very good. I think that's going to play a little bit of a part. Chelsea today narrowly beating Newcastle. Even then, I think that I didn't watch the game fully. I'm not going to lie. I think there's a controversial talking point in that game. Newcastle should have got a penalty or something like that. So yeah, for me, it's not going to be a walkover at all. As I said, I still think Chelsea do get it over the line. I am going to say, I'm going to say 2-1 to Chelsea. That is my prediction for this. I think Lille score, but Chelsea get 2 goals, and they do like to get 2 goals a lot in the Champions League. How dare you, Tyler? Think Lille will get it over Chelsea. You think they'll come back? I mean, that's not a bad shout. But yeah, if anyone wants to know as well, probably not any of you probably don't care, but Barcelona are winning. Ferran Torres has scored a penalty. Shame they couldn't score when I watched them the other day. Newcastle should have had a pen. Yeah, I did hear about stuff like that. Just Didn't see it. I didn't watch it. I was fuming, obviously, as you lot know about the Luton game. Sorry if anyone got, annoyed about, I didn't say anything deep. I was just fuming. Like, I'll get more into it on the Luton show tomorrow, but I found out what their fans are singing in that, and that just winds me up even more because they don't deserve to be where they are when they're saying stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's the best time to beat them, but as I say, I'll get more into it tomorrow. You might not want to miss the Luton show tomorrow because I don't know how my dad's feeling. I haven't actually spoke to him since after the game. But yeah, I don't think he'll be very happy either. But I don't know, I might be more annoyed. I couldn't tell you. Havertz also should have had a red and then he scored the winner. Lol. Yeah, I did hear about it. Sorry, I didn't even read this. Can Chelsea afford to even travel? I think they've already pre-done that or something I heard. So yeah, I think they'll lose 1-0. Yeah, I do think Lille do have a chance of beating them. I just think Chelsea will do it. It'd be 2-1 in my opinion. But yeah, it could literally go anyway, but I still think Chelsea go through. So yeah, there's that game. The next game we'll go Juventus Villarreal. We'll go to the United game last because I've got a lot to say about that one. But yeah, Juventus Villarreal. It's an interesting one. For me, it could literally go either way. Juventus, as I said, they don't deserve the European big ups they get, basically. Villarreal, obviously the Europa League champions last season. Honestly, I don't know how this game's going to go. As I said, it could literally go any way for me. It's currently 1-1. I think Juventus do it. As for a score prediction, I think the home advantage very kicks in. I think I can't say his name for some reason. Vlahovic, I don't even think that's how you say his name. Vlahovic, I think that's how you say it. But I think he's going to have a really good game. Obviously, like I said, the goal he got in the last round against him, very good goal. I am going to say... I don't know, this is tough. I don't know, people. 1-0. Actually, no, 2-1 Juve. 2-1 Juve, I reckon. I think Villarreal will score. Just Juve get 2. But then again, I will not be surprised if this game does go to extra time. That is what I will say. But yeah, let's go through some comments. Big up Hayden, he says hi. Kenny says, this is the game most in the balance, I feel. Yep, I totally agree with that. And whoever wins, it will be the team everyone wants in the quarters. Yep. No, I definitely agree with that as well. I don't get why Juventus are so respected in Europe. They're overrated, mate. I hope that Villarreal take it, to be honest. Would love to see them versus United in Europe again. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Especially United still got a clueless manager, in my opinion. Anyway, everyone was bigging him up. Oh, he's the godfather, basically. Rare tear. Unai Emery's a better manager. But anyway, we'll leave that for another time. But yeah, as you said, like I've said, I don't know why they're bigged up so much in Europe. It doesn't make sense to me. As I said, they haven't won anything for years to really be saying that sort of thing, except their league. But yeah. Kenny says, we always seem to draw Villarreal now. That's very true. Even in round of 16 draw, bro, when we couldn't draw them, we drew them. Yeah, it's true. Big up Brummy on Toy says, yes, Tyler, lad. Kenny just puts laughing faces. Then he puts, think it's more players than a manager now. Yeah, there is a part of it where it is the players as well. You've got like a mentality thing. I think like they think they're all this when they're not. But, I still think the manager's got clues. But I think it is more the players, as you say. I do think that. Ragnes isn't great. Ragnig, sorry. I don't know what the hell I just said. Isn't great either, though. More good for his consultancy role next season. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We can't say he will be good at that for definite. So, yeah. But the next game we'll go to, as I said, we'll go to United last. Ajax Benfica. Now, it's 2-2. Like I said, Benfica can hold their heads up very high. Done very well. You know, a lot of people, like I said, including myself, were underestimating them in this game. I was thinking Ajax win. You know, no disrespect to Benfica. Just, as I said earlier, you know, the form they were on, I just thought, yeah, there you go. There you go. Halle doing bits. But this game, you know, Ajax will have the home advantage. That crowd is brilliant when it wants to be. So, yeah, for me, I am going to think Ajax will get this one over the line. As for a score prediction, I don't know. Now, a score prediction for me, I'm going to say it's a mental game. I'm going to say it's a mental one. I'm going to say 3-2 Ajax. I think it's going to be a mental one again, but this time the home form's going to play a part. So, yeah, there you go. There's my prediction for that. Let's go through some comments. Brummy on Tour says, Ronaldo's class yesterday. Yeah, he was. That first goal was brilliant. The second goal, I expected him to score, but the third one, the header, yeah, that was class. Absolute class. Messi contacted Barcelona a few days ago to discuss the possibility of Messi's return. A lot of information expected about Messi to Barcelona in these coming weeks. He should have never left. You know, I said that, but, you know, I said 6-1 Ajax for this. Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say. Some people said some mad scores for this. But now, I mean, it could be. It could be. Like, that's not disrespect to Benfica. Ajax do really well at home. You look at, I know Dortmund are in Europa now, but they beat them very heavily. But then again, Dortmund's problem's their defence. Their attack's amazing, but it's just their defence. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad shout. And yes, we have started predictions, Max. You need to, I know you've done them though, so it's all right. But yeah, here we go. Last game. Now, a lot of you are saying United are out. As you can see in the title of the thumbnail, Ronaldo Masterclass? Question mark. Now, we can't argue with that now. We cannot argue with that now. Look what he done yesterday against Tottenham. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people go, oh, Red, there's Tottenham. You know, a lot of people doubted United in that game. Ronaldo pulled up. You know, that first goal was unreal. The header was brilliant. The second goal, as I say, I expect him to score that. But, you know, he still got a hat-trick. You know, he literally, for me, you know, there was some decent performances from the United players, but he was a standout, and I think he carried them to that victory. And I'm not trying to sound like a knob when I say that. This game, he hates Simeone. Yeah, they've got a rivalry. United are at home. They're going to have that home advantage. Yeah. Ronaldo, he loved playing Atletico at Real Madrid. I think it happens again. Now, by that, I don't mean another hat-trick, but I think a Ronaldo top performance happens again. And you also look at what he done in the group stages. You know, he individually, if we're being honest, carried them to even get out of them, if we're being totally honest. Even the games where they drew, you know, he had a part, where he, you know, got the goal that gave them the point, etc. So for me, I think it's going to be a Ronaldo masterclass again. I think he's going to turn up. Yeah. I think he's going to turn up and do bits again. So there you go. There you go. As for a score prediction, I do think Atletico will score, but I think United get it over the line. And I'm going to say Manchester United 2, Atletico Madrid 1. There you go. United progress. That is my opinion. So, right, let's read some comments. Jeez, a lot of comments. Big up, everyone. Brummy on Tour says Messi won't go back to Barca. He'll come to the Premier. I don't think he'll come to the Premier League. He's had so many chances to do that, and he's been shook, in my opinion, to do it every time. So I can't see that. I can't see Man United winning this one. I can. Ronaldo always beats Atletico. Exactly. Atletico, you know, I'll probably sound like a United fan. No. less of that. You know what I mean? But Atletico have never beaten a CL side with Ronaldo in it. There you go. There you go. I didn't even know that, but there you go. Ronaldo should have had more than 3 goals yesterday. He got a hat-trick at the end of the day, and 2 of the goals were world-class. You know, we can't argue that. Maguire was so poor yesterday. He's absolutely shocking. Yeah, he was poor again. Don't know how he's the captain of England. Captain, he's rubbish. Yeah, I've said it plenty of times. You lot obviously will know anyway. He's good for England. I don't know what it is. Obviously, I don't mind him being good for England, but yeah, it is very weird. How bad he is for United, it is like every week pretty much. It's not like it's every now and then, it's every single game. Or he has like one decent and then he's just shite for like 5 other games. So there you go. There you go. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Every striker misses at the end of the day. Even if he didn't score a hat-trick, he would have been our man of the match. Yeah, I do agree with that, to be fair. So there you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? They are my Champions League predictions. I've done them today. Obviously, I've done a poll on Instagram. A lot of you said, I said, do you want them today or tomorrow? Majority of you said today, so obviously that's why I've done them now. So big up everyone that voted. Make sure you do follow my Instagram if you haven't already. T_boys_TV_03. It's not that one in the top right there. I do need to change that. But yeah, that is when I have to time people. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, even though it does take like 2 seconds. But yeah, there you go. Like I said, that is that done. And obviously tomorrow I've got 2 streams as well. Usually doing 3 streams. When I'm on the 3rd stream, I'm usually quite shattered, so I didn't really want that to be the case tomorrow. So yeah, there you go. There is that done. But yeah, let's go through some comments. Yeah, I agree, mate. Still 3 at the end of the day. Exactly. Good feeling about this one. Think the Elanga goal wins us a tie. Yeah, as I said, I think you lot go through, but Barcelona 3-0 up. Ferran Torres has got 2. Has he got a hat-trick? Let's have a look. Let's have a look when it comes up. Kenny says, massive, massive goal. Yeah, it was. It was. Aubameyang has got the goal, a player I do rate. I don't care if anyone sit there and go, he's finished, ready to tell he's still a lethal finisher. But yeah, anyway, less of that. But like I said, that is Champions League predictions, episode 8 done of the round of 16 second leg predictions for the 2nd week. So yeah, there you go. Big up everyone that tuned in. I hope you enjoyed it. And as I said, I'll be back tomorrow with the Luton show. I'm going to schedule that shortly. That'll be at 6 p.m. Tomorrow, UK time. And I've done a poll on Instagram, another poll, if you lot want to see a Palace versus Man City watch along. So yeah, let's see what that poll's saying. It's got a lot of votes already. It's only been up for 41 minutes. It's got 5 votes yes and 1 for no. Who was it that said no? It's Lewis Perry. I don't know if he meant to say that. But yeah, majority of you said yes so far. So yeah, looks like there'll be a watch along to that. I'm going to try to sort a few things out for that. But yeah, let's go through some comments. If Messi goes back to Barca, do you think they're a threat next season? I think they're better. Yes, you did, Lewis. I don't know if you meant to. I think they're better, but I don't think them maybe get to the quarters. I don't think they win it or anything. Because obviously he'll have that motivation. He'd have played with him before. The whole team's going to have the motivation, etc. But yeah, I don't think, they're going to be a proper threat all of a sudden. Because you got to remember, he is getting on a bit as well. So, yeah. I never thought Messi should have left, says Devon. I'm the exact same as you, mate. Big mistake. God, why can't I not speak today? Exactly. It's the Luton game, mate. Stressed me out. Proper. Messi will never come to the Prem. He's afraid of England. Exactly. That's how I see it. Did I? Oh, yeah, I read that. So, yeah, there you go, people. I'm going to wrap the stream up. We've done it for half an hour. You know what I'm saying? As I said, it won't be an overly long one. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. Big up everyone that came on the stream. Like I said, don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the notification bell on. It'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to my other channel as well, T-Boys TV Extra. That would be much appreciated. And if you want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are in the description. And yeah, as I said, Make sure you get on the poll, T_boys_TV. As I said, link to that, that Instagram is in the description. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone. And Devin says, cheers, mate. No worries, mate. Thank you for coming on. Thank everyone for coming on. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the Luton show and most likely a watch along to Crystal Palace versus Manchester City. So, yeah, people, until next time, take care and peace.